Welcome back to the show. We like welcoming back some of our regular guests, and of course that includes Dr. Nate Upshaw, to talk with us about how he's helping people in the Bay Area with anxiety and depression, and he's doing it in a way that maybe you haven't heard of yet. We're talking about TMS therapy. But in the meantime, let's first welcome back Dr. Upshaw, see how he's been, talk with him about his practices. How are you today? Welcome back.
Hey, I'm well. Good morning.
So yeah, I feel like we're hearing a lot of people talking about trying to stay balanced right now because a lot of people are dealing with anxiety and depression, and it may be more. It may require attention. Let's start there. When you talk with patients, when is it time to pick up the phone, or what do you want people out there to know if their anxiety is just something on a database that maybe they can overcome, or they need to seek help from someone like yourself?
Yeah, of course, we're seeing a lot more depression and anxiety related to depression these days with all the stress that everyone's under. With this whole coronavirus COVID situation that we've been going through, things are kind of changing on a daily and weekly basis. So it's important for people to realize if they're feeling depressed or anxious on a daily basis and they're not having a lot of moments where things are good, they probably should reach out to get some help. What we specialize in at this TMS practice, NeuroSpa TMS, is doing TMS treatment. You can see the machine behind me there. People who have tried medications or are thinking about trying medications often do better with this treatment. There's no side effects to it. Actually, it's a direct treatment on the circuits that are out of sync with depression and anxiety. And the big thing for us is a lot of people haven't heard of this treatment or don't even know that it exists. It's been FDA cleared since 2008. It's covered by every major insurance carrier, including Medicare. And, for us, we just want to get the word out there that this is an option for people who've been struggling with depression or anxiety related to depression, where maybe medications haven't worked or they have side effects of medications.
Dr. Upshaw, I know you have seen people that have been perhaps hesitant to give you a call because they think, oh, we're going to get put on medicine. I don't want to have to deal with that. I've tried that in the past. So your practice is obviously different. Let's talk about the results that you're able to see, though, with this unique way of approaching it.
Yeah, so pretty much everyone who comes to our clinic, we specialize in TMS, qualifies through TMS through their insurance. And then when they start treatment, there's really no side effects to the treatment. I know that's hard to wrap your mind around, but it's just a gentle magnetic field that's being generated. So there's really no side effects at all to the treatment, unlike medications. In general, people who come through have a really good response to this since it's such a targeted treatment. Our numbers are a little bit better than the national average. We have about 70-75% of people feel significantly better after treatment. And we have a full 50-55% of people who go into full remission with this treatment. So most of those people get off of their medications or on much lower doses of medications than when they came in.
I'm so glad you talked about the rates, because I think that's what people want to hear. People want to hear, does it work? And the other thing people want to hear that you've already addressed that I think is worth mentioning, it is covered by most insurance plans.
Yeah, people are really surprised by this when they get into the office and they meet with me for their consultation. We get started with the treatment. They're like, how come I haven't heard of this treatment? It's crazy. It works so well. There's no side effects. It's covered by insurance. And, to be honest with you, I can't even figure it out. That's why, I try to get the word out, try to do appearances like this. I'm a doctor, it's a little bit outside of my comfort zone, but it's really important that people understand that this treatment is available for them. And we've tried to make it really easy at NeuroSpa to find out if you qualify through insurance. You can just call us, or you can go to our website, neurospatms.com, and fill out a form. And we can actually just a few minutes on the phone with you, we can tell you, you tell us your insurance, kind of what you've been dealing with. We can tell you over the phone whether you qualify for treatment through your insurance or not.
I love that you're making it easy on people, because sometimes that insurance phone call can be a fight. It can be a struggle. And the fact that your office takes care of it, I think, is huge. And you're mentioning that your doctor, you're kind of outside of your comfort zone. You've become a regular. You're a pro at these days, which makes my job easier. And you're also a pro, though, when it comes to possibly naming. I love the name of the company. I don't think I've ever been able to share that with you before, because you hear the word spa, and so many times people think outward. Your focus is inward. How important is that for people to keep in mind, whether we're talking about during this pandemic or any day after?
It's super important, but really the cool thing about TMS is since there's no side effects, we really wanted to create a spa-like atmosphere, and we have lighting, we have music when you listen to the treatment. The treatment itself, people feel better after the treatment, and we want to kind of think about it as almost like a rejuvenation, like if you were going to get, a facial done, or other type of self-care, like you said, on the outside. And technology now allows us to really help people from a mental health standpoint in that way. And so that's why we picked the name NeuroSpas. We really go out of our way to make people's experience pleasant. We don't feel like mental health care has to be something that is intimidating, or that you feel bad about yourself or less than in any way. So the people who work for us or with us, super helpful, super nice, and the whole experience, patients tell us, is a really pleasant experience.
I like hearing that, because I think intimidating, sometimes people do feel that way when they're picking up the phone or trying something new, that you make it easy. Well, there's the website on the bottom. Want to make sure and share your information so people can get in touch with you and your team today. As always, of course, neurospatms.com. There's the phone number, website. Once again, Dr. Upshaw, it's always a pleasure. Thanks for being with us today.
Thanks for having me. Good to see you.